Is a collective reading for the zodiac sign of Aries. Let's start with a quick smudge of sage to cleanse the space. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the zodiac sign of Aries. What would you like the Aries to know or to be aware of during or for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Aries. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping here. 3 chimes to bring in positive energy. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Aries. What would we like the Aries to know or to be aware of for or during this reading? You know, there is a that these boots were made for walking. I tell you, as I was trying to think of a title, you are really in the energy of action, really in the energy of overcoming all obstacles that are coming your way. And you are going to leave any and all competition in the dust this week. That is the energy that is surrounding you, in part due to that solar eclipse that is going to be occurring this week. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Aries. What would you like the Aries to know or to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Aries. Aries, welcome to Remedies Alchemy and Tarot. My name is Greta. I am an intuitive tarot card reader. I do look at the sun placement, the moon placement, and other planetary placements to get an idea of the energy that is surrounding you at this time. But first and foremost, I do rely on my intuition. I do hope that during this reading, you listen to your intuition, you listen to that inner voice that each of us has inside of us. I do believe that the tarot cards is a wonderful way to vet our intuition, our inner voice, and to really help verify what it is that we are experiencing at this time and to really vet what our intuition is telling us. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Aries. What would you like the Aries to know or to be aware of this week? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Aries. Thank you. And I will open up the reading for questions after the initial readings. So if any of your questions are not answered or if you're seeking additional clarity, please ask those in the comment section and I will be very happy to draw a card or two for you. And look at that. The basis of this reading is the 10 of Cups, which the 10 of Cups is the happily ever after, the emotional fulfillment, the spiritual fulfillment, the happy endings. And happy endings are really a happy beginning. Tens in the tarot represents endings and the beginnings. You cannot have an ending without a beginning. You cannot have a beginning without an ending. It's just, the circle of life, the circle of progress. And that is going to stem out of or be created out of the Nine of Swords, which is stress and agony and sleepless nights. But those sleepless nights, that stress, the agony is going to end. And as a result, you're going to receive your happily ever after. It's almost kind of like the testing or the proving, for gold. We need to melt gold down. We need to test that, fire that with heat, with, it's the phoenix rising from the ashes. The phoenix would not be able to rise from the ashes without the flame. You are being tested, you are being proven at this time. And that is a wonderful energy to be in. And just being aware and acknowledge what this process is and how that is happening enables us to move forward, to put out that positive energy. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. There is a light at the end of the tunnel here for you, Aries. And in your work life, in your business life, this could be your career, work, education, money, and finance. We start with the Seven of Cups. And this Seven of Cups really represents a lot, almost too much. If we look closer, we can see in each one of these cups, there's something different. And then these cups are surrounded by fog, surrounded by haze. And it's so much that we get lost in the shadows. We are so consumed by the allotness that we have gotten lost in that. Followed by the Chariot card. And the Chariot card is the victory after competition, victory after challenges. You are going to have a lot of challenges, but you are going to receive victory as a result of overcoming all of the obstacles that are being put in your path. And that is followed by the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is the gift of fulfillment. And so you have the gift of fulfillment here twice. That is source, that is spirit reconfirming that emotionally and spiritually and you are going to receive what it is that you are seeking, followed by the Ace of Wands. And I love that you have these two aces here. You have the spiritual gift, and then you also have the gift of fire, the gift of passion, the gift is desire. And your passion, your fire is bringing you in gifts, bringing you in opportunities. You know, Aries, this week, Saturn has moved into your career section or your career sector. And when Saturn moves into our career sector, we need to be ready for the hard work. We need to be ready to face challenges. You know, Saturn is the planet. Saturn is the planet of hard work. And the planet of overcoming obstacles. And it challenges us, or it challenges our ability to face issues that have been on the back burner. Opponents and competition are going to repeatedly show up for you. But I do not want you to worry. I do not want you to panic. Source does not want you to worry, does not want you to panic, does not want you to stress out, as this is your challenge. And so, you know, when spirit speaks to us, when the universe sends us gifts, it's sending the gift of lessons and it's sending the gift of blessings. And many times before the blessings come, there will be a lesson, there will be a test, and you are in the energy to pass this test. You are going to show up and you are going to hands down win over any competition, win over any opponents. You are going to leave them in the dust. And I tell you, you are definitely in the energy of overcoming. And you know, when I was titling this, I didn't know if I should title this, These Boots Were Made for Walking, or Put Your Running Shoes On. You are going to leave the competition in the dust. Each and every one of the challenges that are being presented to you, you are going to face, and you are going to face them with wonderful positive energy, and you're going to overcome them all. Again, don't get lost in the haze, don't get lost in the fog. Remember, you are being divinely led, divinely blessed. At this time, you have the energy to overcome all challenges that are being put in your path. Don't stress out. Remember, you have the 10 of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Ace of Wands. And in your private life, in your personal life, and this would be your love life, your home, your family, and friends, we start with the Hierophant card. And this Hierophant card is higher knowledge, higher wisdom. It's not about the book learning. It's not about the gathering of information. It is the knowledge and the wisdom that comes from within. It is the knowledge and wisdom that comes from source, that comes from spirit, that comes from God. It's our natural born knowledge that we connect with. And that is the key here this week for you, Aries, followed by the moon card. And the moon card indicates that something hidden will be revealed. The something hidden that is going to be revealed is going to put you on the path of introspection. Something hidden is going to be revealed. And these cards here are indicating that what is going to be revealed for you is almost coming from within. It's almost like a light bulb moment, a ha ha moment, where it just clicks. It just makes sense. And it's like, that is why that is. It's just an aha moment that comes from introspection, followed by the Two of Wands. And look here as you have the world in your hands. And these two wands here represents a doorway. You're standing in the doorway, looking out towards your future with all options available to you, thinking, considering, pondering what you're going to do, or what choices, what is your passions, what is your desires. This week there is a solar eclipse that is going to shine light on your marriage, your committed relationships, or your lack of marriage or your lack of committed relationships. Things may not be going how you would have liked them to, but now is the time to make a decision, and a decision on how you're going to take action. Why let someone else dictate how our life is or how our life is going to go? It looks to me like what is going to be revealed here to you is that there has been someone that has been dictating how your life should go or how your life should be. And sometimes, that is caused by family. Sometimes it's caused by close friends, or even sometimes there's something within us. It's almost like we've been programmed to think that that is what we want. We've been programmed to think this is the way that our life should go. And I see you questioning that. I see you challenging that. And I see you overcoming that. If you believe that you are in a relationship, or excuse me, thank you, Spirit. If you are in a relationship and there has been someone dictating to you how your life should go, and you feel that this relationship is worth saving, it is going to be up to you to set boundaries and even have a list of demands that need to be met in this relationship. And it's important that as you're setting your boundaries and you're putting together a list of must haves, that you stick to them. And if something happens, if you're not able to stick with them, or this other person is not able to stick with them, it's important that you cut ties. This relationship is not worth saving if we cannot set boundaries and have those boundaries respected. There comes a point in every relationship where each person in that relationship has boundaries. There are deal breakers. And it's important that if there is a deal breaker, that we cut ties if they cannot, or those boundaries cannot be respected. You know, it's okay to leave people in your dust. It's okay to leave people in your wake. There is a person here in your private life that, because of the lack of boundaries, they are holding you back, and they're intentionally holding you back. And that is what this stress is here. Someone in your private life is intentionally holding you back, and they will continue to hold you back until you set your boundaries. And that is what is being revealed, is like we need to set our boundaries. And if our boundaries cannot be respected, we need to leave them in the past. We need to leave them where they are. It's okay to move on and move forward. That's what human nature is. That's one of everyone's divine calling, is to move forward. That's like every time we reach a goal, every time we reach an achievement, there's just another goal, there's just another achievement. There never comes a time or a space where we feel like we don't want to move forward, like we're just going to stay here, like we're just going to wait there. With every goal, with an achievement of every goal, with the reaching of every milestone, it's our human nature to look forward to the next goal, to look forward to the next milestone. We need that to continue. We need that to continue in this life. That is what each of us are designed for. Aries, messages from spirit. And we start off with this 8 of Wands. There are many new opportunities coming in for you. And this is going to be a sudden change that, and look at this. I love that you have the 3 of Wands here. So here we have you in the doorway, looking, considering all of your options. And here we have the 3 of Wands, which is you have passed through the doorway. If we look closer, here are the 2 wands. There are the 2 wands. And if we look closer, you can see that that makes a doorway. But look where he is. He has stepped through that doorway. And that 3rd wand is his passion, his desires. And he is using that for his journey to set his path. You have reached a decision on where to move forward, how to move forward, and you're ready to take action on that. I love that you have graduated from pondering to action, from planning to action. Way to go, Aries. And that is followed by the King of Cups. This journey, this action is going to require you to be protective of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, keeping your thoughts, feelings, and emotions in check. You can see, look at these turbulent waters around this throne here. And look how the king is not affected by those. And he's not affected by those because his throne has become an island. In a certain sense, he has isolated his feelings and emotions, and he has kept them captive, kept them guarded in that cup there, or in that chalice, followed by the Five of Wands. And this Five of Wands represents chaos, but it is an organized chaos. If we look closer at what these people are doing here, they are practicing, they are preparing, they are getting ready. They are using their passions, they are using the fire within them, they are using their desires to organize and prepare for the battle. You know, Aries, Spirit frees up time for us to use it for growth. You have put in a lot of time and energy into your public and personal life this month. There is extra time now for you to focus on your health and spiritual connection. Take that time. Take that time that is given to you to practice, to organize, to prepare for what is yet to come as you begin this new journey of following what it is that you're passionate about, following the fire of your soul, your inner voice. And that is the message that I have for the collective. I am now going to open up the reading for questions. If anyone has a question, please write that in the comment section, and I will be very happy to pull a card or two to help answer that question. I'm on a little bit of a time lag here, so let's see what is going on. Thank you for viewing. Please like, share, and subscribe for my future readings. I am on a little bit later this evening than usual, but always at the end of my live readings, I am open to questions. So please like, share, and subscribe for live feed notifications. And if you have a question, please write that in the comment section.